Hello, my Taurus rising or Taurus moon. So this is your reading for the month of August 2022, and for you guys, we have no planets right now setting in Taurus, but we do have Venus that is setting in your second house, which is representation of the finer things in life. It is representation of money, and the second house is money as well. So this brings it to this comfort setting in your second house, which will bring probably money to you. This month you might find yourself making new money, but also pay attention, because when we make more money we want to spend more money, and especially with Venus setting there, and you guys are collectors, you like to collect a lot of things, you like to go shopping, you like beauty, and so be careful and aware of what you spend your money on this month. Don't go crazy on buying stuff. All right, so in your third house we have the sun, which is in Cancer. Sun will bring that it will bring creativity. That is your third house. Third house is creativity, so it will bring creativity. So you might find yourself being maybe writing books, maybe building things, writing poems, drawing, coloring, painting, whatever to bring out your creativity this month. Also, we have Mercury that sets in the fourth house for you. So this could be about good communication, maybe new things that have to do with communication, computers, technology, but also it could be that you guys might be renovating. You might be rebuilding in your home as well, because Mercury is being creative and rebuilding. So your fifth house, which would be Virgo. Virgo is about, it has the moon in it today. So today you might feel a little organized, trying to organize things, but also you might feel a little creative in that aspect as well. So right now would be a good time to be creative if you are trying to find that creativity in you. Sometimes we get creative and we kind of lose it, but I think right now would be a good time. So your sixth house, you have the south node of the moon, which is K2, and K2 represents separation. So maybe at this time you might be feeling, pay attention to your health, pay attention to how you feel, but also pay attention to your money as well. Maybe you might be getting caught up with debts at this time. Maybe you might be paying things on time, but also just pay attention to your health at this time, okay? Seventh house, you guys don't have nothing setting in your seventh. You don't have nothing in your eighth house. And then your ninth house, you have Pluto and you have Saturn. And this might create maybe you're going to church, finding that spirituality, maybe digging into what is your spirituality? What do you believe in? And it might be bringing that into your life. You might be connecting to teachers, gurus, doing some meditation, but that is that energy of the ninth house. But you have Saturn there and Pluto. Pluto can be very weird, up and down, and Saturn's more of a teacher, so he's bringing you things in life. Then your 10th house, you do not have anything setting there. And the 11th house, you have Jupiter and Neptune. So at this time you guys are probably gaining some things in life, and you could be gaining friends and network circles, maybe changing your friends with others, or getting a larger group of friends as well, meeting new people. They could be spiritual, or they could be people that bring a lot of knowledge to you in your life. But that would be your 11th house. And then your 12th house is Aries, and then right now you have Rahu sitting there, Mars and Uranus. So at this time it's very important to pay attention to your health, like I said, because Rahu is the north node of the moon, which is your karma planet, is a karma planet, and then the K2 is the south node of the moon, and that is also a karma planet. So that sets in your health, and also you might find yourself a little wanting to sleep a lot, or wanting to maybe having trouble sleeping, but it is about learning and maybe connecting to your mystical side as well, because The 12th house is that mystical life as well as connecting to the other side. So that's what we have for your planetary placements for this month. Now let's do your card reading. So what does my Aries, or not my Aries, I'm so sorry. What does my Taurus need to know for this month? Taurus in the month of August 2022. August 2022. Alright, what does Taurus need to know for this month? General reading. General reading for my Taurus. Okay. Nice. All right, so at this time, for Taurus, this is your first card. This represents making a final decision about something. Maybe there's some kind of legal contract you're signing, but it is about legal documents. It can be just about mentally you have decided you've just made this decision and you're making it final. So this is about making that final decision, but this is about a reward. This could be about a diplomacy. Some of you might be getting diplomacy, thinking about taking a class, and so you can have a higher education for your career. And then we have this is about being proud of all the things that you have, but wealth coming to you. Some of you might have some legal you do have Venus sitting in your second house, and this could be legal money that could be coming to you. If you are expecting some kind of legal money, I would say that it's coming this month, okay? So if you are expecting that, I believe it will be here, okay? And then you have this represents walking away from things that no longer serve you. So sometimes we got to walk away from things that no longer give us any kind of gain in life. When we hold on to things that bring negative energy or that bring us down and give us negative thoughts, we kind of need to let them go. Sometimes it has to do with others doing something to us. Sometimes we just got to accept it and say, okay, this is who I am, this is what I've had to go through, and it's time for me to release that and go to a higher level in life, because that's what happens. Then we have this, somebody expressing their feelings to you, bringing these feelings, or it could be that you are finding yourself with a lot more feelings as for someone as well, or for something. And then we have this, a new passion, and some of you, this could be a relationship, because we all know that love is a passion. So we have new passions that are starting within your soul, within you. Then we have this is about a new job. For some of you, you might be getting a new job, maybe even a new home. And like I said, through your astrology, you might be renovating your home, but it is about new stability in life, rather if it's a home or if it is a job, or maybe even a raise at work. Then you have this is about being very particular, knowing exactly what you want, when you want, and how you want it. And she's a planner, she plans everything, she's 10 steps ahead of everybody. So this is about doing a little bit of planning and being very precise on everything. So pay attention to your money. Like I said, in your astrology, you guys might come into some money, you might be getting more money this month, but pay attention to how you spend it. Maybe sit on some money, maybe save it, tuck it up underneath somewhere in a banking account or wherever, and just be aware of what you're spending. Then you have this is the Justice card, and this also could represent this making this final decision here, okay? So maybe legal matters. If you're going through some kind of legal matters, I feel like you will receive justice at this time, okay? So we have this, and mainly this is about this feelings coming towards you, quick pace, energy, fast emotions coming towards you. So somebody else could be expressing these feelings. But I feel like once you let go of whatever this is that you're needing to let go of, you will find happiness, and a lot of good feelings will come along, and new passions and new things are going to start with you. Okay, so letting go of something is probably more of your lesson to your general reading, because once you do that, it'll be time to gain things in your life. Once you let go of one thing, you will gain something else. When one door closes, another door will open, right? So that's what we have for your general reading. What do we need to know for Taurus for love for the month of August 2022? For this month, what does Taurus need to know? Alright, Taurus. What does my Taurus need to know for love? Ooh. Interesting here. So you got somebody being really nosy, okay? You got somebody being very nosy. Alright, so Taurus, this is what I have for you for this month. First card that we have is this card. This card is representation of somebody. See how somebody's peeking in the window, watching how he's living. He's paying attention to his stability. Somebody is watching you, okay? Now this has to do with love, so pay attention to that. And then you have this. This is about either traveling, going forward towards a certain situation. This would be love. And maybe there's something that you've been thinking about doing, and maybe it's about mending a relationship, going back to somebody that is in your life, that was in your life, but you're mending a relationship, and this could be going forward towards that instead of going backwards. Though remember, though, when we get this card, it doesn't always mean you should go for it, okay? And it's always important to mend a relationship. It doesn't mean that you always have to go back to that person, okay? Maybe some of you will, maybe some of you won't. Then we have this card right here. This represents somebody paying attention to you, but it's about expressing your feelings and emotions, okay? It's like she's got all of her emotions right here, and she's trying to figure out, okay, what am I going to do? Why this person is trying to bring her emotions. So she's like somebody's trying to express their feelings to you, but either you're not listening, or maybe you're trying to express your feelings to somebody and they are not listening, and that could be possible as well. But this has to do with a woman that is very passionate. She is very outgoing. She is a social butterfly. She's somebody that likes to be out and about, but she is a very passionate woman. Now, I don't know if this is you or if this is the other person, but it is about that passionate woman. Then we have this. This is about making a decision. She's trying to figure out, okay, do I do this? Do I not do this? Do I do this? Do I not? She has all these choices, and it's going on in her head. What do I do? But these are all her emotions out on the table. Well, these emotions, you need to go by what you feel like is right, and your emotions. What is it that you feel like you truly need to do? Listen to your intuition. That intuition is about those emotions and how you feel. But I feel like your intuition will tell you. This is doing some organizing. So I feel like some of you maybe mending this relationship, you're trying to organize things, trying to get things together, putting things in place. And then you have this success card, which is absolutely wonderful, especially if you're mending a relationship. And this is recognition. So some of you might be being recognized at this time, because you have people that are watching you, and I don't know if this is the same people, but you have two people that are watching you. And then you have this is about trying to balance out your stability. So at this time, maybe this is your relationship. You're trying to balance your relationship out, and you're trying to get it right, and it's like you're trying to make this decision. What do I do? Do I mend this relationship? Do we mend it? And you got to make this choice. And then you have this, it's making you feel like you're unbalanced, but the sun is about to pop out and help you. This is the storm, and this is the sun popping out to say, hey, I'm here to help you, okay? And then we have this card. This is about doing some inside spiritual healing, okay? This is about that spirituality within you, but sometimes we kind of forget our spirituality of who we truly are and what are we within ourselves. So at this time, it's about doing that spiritual healing, and this is about being in control of a certain situation. So at this time, if you're feeling that you're out of control with this, whoever this is, you do have control of it. It's just that you got to understand. Sometimes you got to put a little bit more energy into it. Maybe there's some different energy that you need to put into this, but it is about having control. So at this time, if you feel like you are out of control with your relationship, no, you're not. Honey, you got this. You either have to make this decision here, but once you make this decision, it gives you this control, okay? So pay attention. It's all about what you feel and your emotions, all right? All right, so that was your guys' reading for the month of August, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a wonderful day, all right? Deuces.